Welcome back to High Stakes. Today, we will be discussing the following MLB match that is happening on Sunday, July 30th, 2023. We will be providing our team, total and prop picks for the day. Before we get started, please remember to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. If you want access to our premium picks, you can check out our Patreon page. Our Patreon is a way for you to support our channel and help us improve our content. You can find the link to our Patreon page in the description and comments section below. Washington Nationals vs New York Mets. Trevor Williams will make the start on Sunday. Williams evaded danger last time out, conceding 4 runs on 9 hits in 6 innings against the Cubs, resulting in a no decision in a bout the Nationals ended up winning. The veteran is capable of strong performances but doesn't get many Ks and will give up home runs. Williams has posted a 4.47 ERA and a 1.44 WHIP, accompanied by a 5.5 record in 104.2 innings pitched. He has squandered 5 runs in 7.1 innings against the Mets this season and usually contains the rivals, amassing a 3.05 ERA and a 3.1 record in 38.1 innings. The Mets will have Justin Verlander on the mound to conclude the series. Verlander came through with a gem last time out, limiting the White Sox to only 1 run in 8 innings, propelling a 5-1 victory. The veteran ace has been inconsistent at times, but has issued a stellar 2.08 ERA this month and now has a 3.47 ERA and a 1.16 WHIP, complemented by a 5.4 record in 83 innings pitched on the season. Verlander has silenced the Nationals, sporting a 1.89 ERA and a 3.0 record in 19 innings. The Mets need to get hot at some point this month, but have not been able to do so in what's been a disaster season. The squad is nearly out of contention, standing 6.5 games out of a wild card spot. They posted 1 win in 2 meetings against the Yankees this week and are 6-4 in their last 10 clashes. GM Billy Epler traded top reliever David Robertson to the Marlins. On Saturday, the Mets dealt Max Scherzer to Texas for Ronald Acuna Jr.'s younger brother, Lisangel Acuna. The Nationals have won 2 of their last 3 series, winning 2 of 3 home meetings against the Giants and Rockies carried by the Bats. The offense scored at least 5 runs in all 6 games in that span. The Nats have lost 2 of their last 3 road series, including the opening 2 bouts of this series, but actually have a better road record. The Washington Nationals are a young squad and are inconsistent as a result. They have lost 4 of their last 5 road games. The New York Mets have some momentum and have won 5 of their last 7 home bouts, including a 2-1 win on Thursday and a 5-1 win on Friday evening. Nationals starter Trevor Williams has not been reliable, issuing a 5.11 ERA this month and has squandered 5 runs in 7.1 innings against the rivals this season. Mets starter Justin Verlander has been spectacular, compiling a minuscule 1.69 ERA in his 5 starts this month. The Mets have won in each of his last 4 starts, with all 4 occurring by 2 or more runs. Our team pick is New York Mets minus 1.5 runs. Pete Alonso broke out of a minor slump with 5 RBIs against the Yankees on Tuesday and hit 2 homers with 5 RBIs on Friday. The veteran slugger is having a productive season, bashing 30 homers with 73 RBIs and in .831 ops. Alonso has 7 RBIs and a .775 ops against the Nationals this season. The Mets are averaging 4.42 runs on the year, marking them 18th. The pitching has been hit or miss and has a 4.31 team ERA, placing them 18th. Our total pick is over. Cleveland Guardians vs Chicago White Sox. The Cleveland Guardians have been a competitive team this season, but the Chicago White Sox have been playing better recently. The White Sox have won their last 2 games against the Guardians, and they have a 6-4 record in their last 10 head-to-head meetings. The White Sox have also outscored the Guardians 23-10 over that stretch. The Guardians still have a lot to play for, but the White Sox have a chance to play spoiler. If the White Sox can win this game, it would help them in their own playoff race, and it would also hurt the Guardians' chances of making the playoffs. While we saw a pitching duel to begin this series, the next 2 have allowed these teams to show off all their offensive firepower, with the over now sitting at 5.41 in the Guardians' last 10 overall games, while it sits at 4.42 in the White Sox past 10. In the Guardians' past 15 games, they've seen a combined 9 or more runs scored in 9 of those games, with Chicago seeing 9 of their past 14 scoring 9 or more runs, and given the talent up and down these lineups, we can expect many more runs to be scored here. Keep it simple, take the over. Minnesota Twins vs Kansas City Royals. The Royals are looking to sweep the Twins on Sunday afternoon, but it will be a difficult task. The Royals have not swept an opponent all season, and they are a wildly inconsistent team. They have needed some historical performances from Bobby Witt Jr. to win their last 2 games. Witt Jr. has 9 RBIs, 8 hits, 4 extra base hits, 2 home runs, 1 grand slam, and 1 stolen base in those 2 games. Since 1920, only Willie Mays has ever accomplished this feat. The Royals will need another historic performance from Witt Jr. to win on Sunday. They are facing a tough opponent in the Twins, who are the division leaders. The Twins will start Kenta Maeda, who has a 2.78 ERA in July. The Royals will start Josh Yarbrough, who has a 6.64 ERA in home games. I am going to take the Twins to cover the spread. The offense will be leading the way once again. Kauffman Stadium has been known as a hitter's ballpark as they allow multiple extra base hits due to their outfield dimensions. Both teams are having their best defensive hitting month of the season as they are going over .250 from the plate. Take the over on Sunday. Tampa Bay Rays vs Houston Astros. This is a matinee heavyweight battle between two teams looking to compete for a World Series in 2023. Both teams are holding down wild card spots while simultaneously being within 2.0 games of their division leads, as of this writing. However, I have to take a shot with the plus money payout that comes with the Astros at home here. They've been playing better overall baseball recently, as Tampa is just 3-7 in their last 10 games. The big edge here comes in the head-to-head stats with the Astros offense against Tyler Glasnow. The current Houston roster is slashing .312, .371, .656 against the right-hander over 32 at-bats. Their offense has been better than Tampa's over the last 15 days, and it's worth a play on Houston as a slight underdog in this spot. Take the Astros with the money line. As I was alluding to above, the Rays' offense has dropped off significantly over the last 2 weeks. In the last 15 days, Tampa is ranked 25th in both team batting average, .222, and ops, .674. On top of that, Brandon Bielak is better at Minute Maid this year, where he owns a 3.25 ERA, and opponents are hitting just .211 against him. I'm expecting a quality outing before turning it over to a Houston bullpen that's 13th in ERA, 3.83, and 12th in WHIP, 1.28. It has been an ugly stretch of baseball for the Rays, and as of this writing, they've lost 7 of their last 10 games. The cooler has seen Tampa Bay drop out of first place in the AL East as the soaring Baltimore Orioles have taken over the division. As for this head-to-head season series with the Astros, the Rays were 2-2 against the American League foe. Tyler Glasnow gets the nod in the series finale, and he'll be making his 12th start of the 2023 campaign. The right-hander comes into this one at 4-3 and owns a 3.36 ERA and 1.12 WHIP. Most recently, he faced the Marlins and limited them to 1 earned run on 2 hits and 2 walks over 7.0 innings. Glasnow earned the win in a 4-1 victory over the Fish. Tampa Bay's offense continues to be a huge strength this season, as they're currently 4th overall in runs scored, 549. Those runs are courtesy of the 11th ranked team batting average, .255, and 5th best ops, .771. Individually, Yandy Diaz leads the way in both average, .315, and OBP, .398. Jose Siri has supplied the power with 20 home runs, while Randy Arozarena has the edge with 62 RBI. While I think the Astros do enough offensively to win the game, I would be remiss if I didn't point out that Glasnow has been rolling lately. In 5 starts this month, the right-hander boasts a 2.30 ERA and 0.93 WHIP. Furthermore, Tampa Bay's bullpen is arguably the best in the league. They're 7th in bullpen ERA, 3.71, and 1st in WHIP, 1.19. This should be a lower scoring affair in Houston, and I'm rolling with the under.